I think we're very far along. Spring was, we all had just gotten in. Obviously, we had Caden and Cade who were already here, but other than that, it was all new guys, so we were all learning it together, and I think it went really well. Summer helped us get along well, and this fall we're taking huge steps, and I think it's going really well for us, and we're having a lot of fun doing it.
Does this offense look tight end friendly? I mean, you guys going to get used a lot?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that we're going to be in the run game, we're going to be in the pass game. Obviously, it's a air raid spread offense, but I think we're going to get the ball quite a bit, and we're going to have a lot of fun doing it.
Talking to Carson Kent on Monday, he made it sound like you guys are a very tight-knit group.
Yeah,
tight end room.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we're, like I saw that he said we're probably the closest group on the team, and I totally agree. We have a lot of fun. We hang out outside of football, and we laugh during meetings. We laugh at each other. We laugh with each other. And Coach Finley's awesome. We have a great time playing ball together, going through a hard thing like fall camp together, and it just brings us closer. It's a lot of fun.
How would you compare the off-season regimen here versus on a D2 like Pittsburgh State? Like, how different is that?
I mean, it's different and it's the same. You got somebody like Coach Schmitty. Everybody knows that he puts it down on us, and we had a lot of fun, and that kind of thing brings us together. But it's tough, and tough things make people stronger, and it was a lot of fun.
What's it been like developing the chemistry with Mateer?
Mateer's awesome. He's the kind of guy that demands the most out of you, and that makes everybody have to step their game up. And I think that he gets the ball to everybody. He puts in the right spot every time, and chemistry is just developed by working hard together and making sure we're on the same page. And he does a great job of developing chemistry with everybody on the offense.
How would you say the connection is between the tight ends and the offensive line?
It's great. We'll have walkthroughs together. We'll have indie periods together. And we're getting, one thing that we've worked on a lot during the fall is communication, and that's really important on the line. And I think we're doing a really good job of it, and we're getting it. Obviously, everybody makes mistakes. We're making mistakes, but we're doing a good job of getting it all together and communicating. It's the biggest thing for us right now, and I think it's coming along really well.
How's Jaron doing for y'all? Does he look like a guy who's been playing defense for the past few years?
No, Jaron looks like he's been playing offense his whole life, and he's awesome. Jaron's great to be around. Me and him are really good buddies. He pushes me to be better, and I push him. We talk smack on each other all the time, and we push each other. And Jaron's great. Jaron's going to be a really good football player this year, and we're really glad that he's on the offensive side of the ball.
It's kind of the psychology of the tight end room, just in that you guys are close, but every day with as many new guys as there are within that room, you're all battling for playing time at the same time.
That's football. I mean, you want to be close, but you're also battling the guy next to you, and that's the name of the game. We all know somebody's going to be named a starter, somebody's going to be the 2, somebody's going to be the 3. It comes down to, do we all know the offense the same? Are we all is the next guy going to be ready if somebody goes down, if something happens? And that's what it takes to win a championship. You have to all be there for the same goal, and you have to all have the same goal in mind, because that's what it takes. And that's how you build a good team, is everybody knows a role. You have to have a role on an offense and a defense and anything and on a team. And as long as you know your role and you're doing everything you can to the best of your ability, that's all that matters. And that's why we're so close, because we're aware of that, and that's all right.
It's been like seeing a guy like Trinae come along. Obviously, a guy who didn't play much tight end at all in high school, so he's adjusting to a new spot too.
That's how it is. You play tight. I was in the same position freshman year. You played receiver your whole life, and that's kind of how tight ends are made. You play receiver, you're a big, tall guy in high school, a little skinnier. You play receiver your whole life, and you get to play tight end. Now you got to go block Danny Okoye, and you got to go block somebody like R. Mason Thomas, and you're like, holy cow! Like I gotta figure this out. But Trey's doing a great job. He put on like 30 pounds in the offseason, and that's how hard he works. And he works really hard in the weight room. He's a very smart kid, and he's going to be a very good player. He's just he's figuring it out. Blocking's a whole new football game, and he's figuring it out. He's doing a really, really good job. We're all really proud of him.
It seems like a lot of you have transitioned into tight end. Is that another thing y'all bond with in terms of that?
Yeah, I mean, like I just said, every tight end played receiver in high school, and it's something that you have to. I'm an old guy. I'm 23 years old. I've been playing for 6 years now in college, and that's something that's helped me But everybody has to go through that transition, and it's a hard one to go through, and it's a fun one to go through. You know, you get your butt whooped a couple times, but it makes you stronger, it makes you smarter. You learn from your mistakes, and that kind of, like you just said, brings us all together.
What does it do for you in the dog days of camp when you have a guy like Jaren Kanak in your room that just seems to always be having fun, lightening the mood?
Yeah, that's what it's all about. You know, having someone like Jaren, he's a happy guy. You know, Jaren's probably had a lot of bad days too, but he doesn't show that, and that's what's so important about being a leader. Something that we all really appreciate. You know, we all try to be that way. He's just amazing, and we can't thank him enough for coming to the offensive side of the ball. Like I said, I think he's going to tear it up, and it's great to have a personality like that in the tight end room, on the offense, on the practice field. I mean, you guys see him breaking the team down, full of energy every day. It's amazing.